Hi everyone, this is Chrissy, and I'm here to take the next 2 minutes to show you how to make more engaging videos using your cell phone. And you might think, well, why is this important? Well, if you look at some of the data that they are collecting, it's predicted that in the next 2 years, 80% of all content marketing will be done via video. And there are a few simple steps that you can take to make your videos more engaging, which then makes your content marketing more effective. Here are some steps. One of the first and easiest things that you can do is to get the phone out of your hand to eliminate the shake and leverage things within your environment that can act as a tripod and hold your camera steady. One of the easiest things that you can do is make sure that you have a clean lens, because let's face it, nobody really wants to look through the filter of the lint that was in your pocket from where you keep your phone. Or ladies, if your kids constantly throw crumbs in your purse and that's where you keep your phone, you're going to want to make sure that you do have a clean lens before you begin shooting. Another really easy thing to focus on is making sure that you have a uninterrupted path of voice to your microphone. Anytime that you bring things between your mouth and the microphone, it's really going to muffle the sound, and your viewers are going to notice that, and then they're not going to have a very clear picture of what it is you're trying to say. So let's talk briefly about lighting. I know I'm breaking the rule by hand holding the phone, but it's going to be the best way for me to demonstrate finding appropriate light where you are, where you want to shoot. And so I've chosen this because this would be the ideal lighting in this office. It's allowing depth on my face because you can see the shadows here and nothing's blown out. Now, if I were to come back here, this is what's called backlighting, and cell phones have a difficult time adjusting to this, and so the subject is typically blown out, or you'll find that portions of them disappear inside of the screen. So you want to try to avoid backlighting as much as possible. Again, here would be the ideal lighting. Now, if you shoot this way, it's not as visually appealing. This would be called flat light. You'll notice that a lot of the shadows on my face are gone. This does not add a lot of visual interest to the viewer. So again, here would be the ideal light. I'd say in all three of these scenarios, the one you really want to avoid is backlighting. I think something that we always take for granted is making sure that we shoot video horizontally, or people call it landscape mode. And when you go into portrait mode, it's really going to jack up your video and it's going to be hard for us to lay it out. So make sure that inside of your video you are shooting in horizontal mode. So your background is of utmost importance. Choosing where you shoot your video will certainly set the tone for the type of message that you're trying to convey. Something to think about is the angle that you hold the camera at. This is certainly not the most appealing angle. It tends to make the double chin stand out a little bit. So you want to make sure that when you're videoing, ideally you're looking up a little bit. It's going to help define that jawline. So for those that are still trying to lose the Christmas tin there, hold it up a little bit and it'll help you instantly lose weight. Now that we've covered some of the more common just tips and tricks to making your video engaging, one of the most important parts is making sure that you're you. You want to make sure that you're animated, that you're confident, that you have body language that implies you're having a conversation with the audience. A key piece is to not necessarily look at the lens. You want to look through it as if your audience is in there. Really engage with them. Appear confident, like I said. You want to make sure that your body language isn't like this, that your tone of voice, that your shoulders are back, that you're really invested in what it is that you're saying. That's really going to be communicated through your video and through how people see you. So I've put together a little acronym that will hopefully help you remember some of the key tips that I've just talked about. The acronym is Be Legit. L is for lighting and lens. E is for entertainment factor. G is gaze through the lens. I is individualize it. Be you. T is for tripod. Good luck to you, and remember to be legit in your next video that you make using your cell phone.